Phantom of the Opera takes the stage at the Majestic Theater on Broadway, Kurt Coble is in the orchestra pit playing violin. His project is housed in Kurt's robotic music laboratory at the University of Bridgeport, where Kurt is a professor. In the lab, the P.A.M. band accompanies a screening of the 1925 silent movie Phantom of the Opera. Punctuating the action on the screen is the score composed by Kurt, who is also the maestro of this unorthodox orchestra.
P.A.M. stands for partially artificial musician, because they are partially artificial and part of them is very real.
Each one has a name, and although a computer ostensibly controls them, the robots appear to have minds of their own.
They really do have personalities. They let me know what they like, what they don't like, what they do well, what they don't do well.
Hearing about the robot band intrigued Cortland Hull, who met Kurt through a mutual friend, the conductor of Phantom on Broadway. As the director of the Silver Screen Movie Museum in Bristol, Cortland combines his love of classic horror movies with his passion for recreating their characters in life-size models. So Cortland and Kurt teamed up for performances.
It might be nice to bridge the gap between the ages, and maybe we could pull in a crowd that would be a younger crowd that might be fascinated by the fact that you're not seeing a movie with a standard orchestra score, but with a robotic orchestra score, and especially because it was a different type of music, not what you're typically used to hearing with Phantom.
Music students attending a screening at the University of Bridgeport found Kurt's offbeat score compatible with the film.
The movie is about Phantom, and Phantom is not human, kind of inorganic too, so really matched with the robot music. I like it a lot.
The music may be inorganic, but it's not synthesized sound or computer-generated sampling, according to University Music Department Chairman Dr. Jeffrey Johnson.
There are machine parts that are moving, and the sound is produced in an analog fashion, just the way it has for a million years, as soon as musicians first started pounding on things and doing what we do.
Kurt had little computer or engineering knowledge when he started this project. The robots were the result of trial and error, and lots of it. But he designed a computer board to synchronize a motor and solenoids.
And solenoids are little magnets that they're either on or they're off. So the solenoid could make the finger come down and then release.
16 robots are linked. Mickey, Austin, Drac, Dusty, Bernie Bot, and the rest of the P.A.M. band to create their unique sound. Kurt still loves teaching and doesn't expect his robots to ever replace live musicians.
I'm not replacing anybody. What I'm doing is I am creating a new art form. I've also come up with some new ways of playing the instruments. You know, it's kind of a process where it's feeding the creative instincts. My ultimate intention is to create a new vocabulary of sound.
To produce a new musical language that is positively Connecticut.